Range fans, we're back at it on the 50-yard line with the Franken 1022, inspired by my daughter. But before I get to that, I don't ask much of this channel and the people that visit this channel. I'm sure many of you have seen, not too far from me, in Kentucky, some serious death and destruction in the Midwest by the tornadoes, by the weather. And I want to ask all of the Range fans for a little something. The state governor of Kentucky has put up a secure website, totally secure. Please go there, check them out. I will have a link to it down below. I want to ask each of you to dig deep within your heart and give what you can. $1, $2. Doesn't matter. I don't care. The people on the receiving end won't care. But we need to show them that we are still the United States of America under God. God didn't put us here to live alone. My mom always said, son, share your blessings. And that led me to this scripture. Carry each other's burdens, and so you will fulfill the law of Christ. Each one of us are law-abiding citizens because we own these things. So it's obvious we get our background checked, but do we live by the law of Christ? I continue to fight that fight every day. Not perfect, but I want to ask each of you, please find it in your heart. Visit the link down below and donate what you can to the people of Kentucky that have lost everything. All right, let's get after it. Now, here on the 50-yard line today, we have a Franken 1022, and I mean, is it a Franken 1022? It was inspired by my daughter. Yeah, my daughter. The one that finds change in the bottom of the wash, and she says, oh, that's hers, even if it's my clothes that were in there, or her husband's clothes that were in there. I tell you, she just has this knack about things being hers. So I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, she walked out of the house after a visit with probably one of the most accurate rifles I've ever built, including high power rifles. That 1022 is something else. You can see her shooting that 1022. As a matter of fact, let's roll in the B footage of her shooting her 1022 with SK Standard Plus. And look at the group she turned out with that 1022. It's got a kid barrel in it. For years now, I've been saying I'm going to build another one. My wife has been saying I need to stop crying over spilt milk and build another one. Black Friday has been good to me with my military discount. All of this I wanted to build for something less than what I built my daughter's rifle with and see if I can shoot just as good and compare. Now, you got to visit dayattherange.com to get the full details of everything that's going on. I don't want to draw this video out too long because it is cold out here. But what I will tell you, at the heart of this 1022 is a Franken 1022 receiver, well machined, no machine marks anywhere. A Schilling 20-inch barrel, and the mate of these two was spot on. I thought maybe the Franken, being what it is, they are known for good product, but they're just venturing into the 1022 world. And I thought, man, that receiving hole for the barrel seems a little large, but I had to grease this thing up a little bit to get it down in there. Good, tight fit between Schilling 20-inch barrel and the Franken 1022 receiver. Then I went with a Timney Calvin Elite trigger with the extended magazine release. You can see I hit that extended magazine and dropped out the old 1022 magazine. And on top Man, oh man, I've got a Citron 4 to 20, 50 on this thing. We're going to see what we can do downrange with 3 brands of ammunition. This is the first shot, people. First shots. We're going to try it with SK Standard Plus. Then we're going to try it with some semi-auto Ely bench rest precision. And because it's so freaking cold out here, I brought along some Lapua Athlon X. Now, before we shoot for a group, what I'm going to do is put 20 rounds through this barrel of each brand of ammunition, and then we'll put 5 rounds on the smallest target challenge. Hope you guys haven't forgot about me. Over at dayattherange.com, we've got 4 challenges going on over there. This started out the first one, not this rifle, but the smallest group challenge started out the first one. By the way, Boyd at 1 stock. This Boyd at 1 stock does have a brass bushing in here for mating the 1022 receiver to. It does not have a rear tang. And I wondered about that, and I really wanted to get one with a rear tang just for the additional support. It's all the rage nowadays, but they were a little on the expensive side for me. So didn't have that cash to go that far. We've built this thing. Let's get some rounds on target and see what she shoot likes. And if she shoots half decent, then at the end of the video, I might call out my daughter because she is one mean shot with that thing. Let's get some rounds downrange, folks. This is a Citron S-Tac. Very nice. Haven't used it enough to do an official kind of review on it yet, but talk about clarity. Oh my gosh, it's like I'm sitting 10 feet away from the target. No, I'm not 10 feet away from the target, folks. I am 50 yards away from that Day at the Range Challenge smallest group target. But I ran into some trouble with SK Standard Plus trying to sight this thing in. Like every other round was firing, and I may have skimped. This was supposed to be less than a $900 build. And I may have skimped on the wrong pieces. Though I've got a match bolt, I bought a rather generic charging handle and recoil spring and guide rod. What I notice is putting it in the Faxum receiver. I'm not sure if it's Faxum or if it's the charging handle. My bet is it's the charging handle. But it was a little short, okay? So I might be in for a Tony Kidd charging handle. Because the SK Standard Plus, it was firing like every other round, and I'm not sure what was going on with that. But anyways, I did get the Ely semi-auto bench rest precision to fire. So we're going to put 2 5-round groups together on target and see how we do. Where's my ears at? Man, I hope this thing shoots. Shilling barrel, Faxon receiver, Citron S-Tac scope, with a Timney Calvin Elite trigger and a Boyd at 1 stock. So I'm pretty happy with the looks and the lines and the feel of it. Let's see if it shoots. Here we go. Official score. Dayattherange.com challenge. Come on over and join me, folks. Let's see. We're going to go for that middle target. All right, got it in there. See if I can get this thing to work today for you guys. If I don't, and I publish this video, gosh, I'm going to have to hear it from my daughter. There it is. Yeah, see? That's what I mean, folks. I think this old charging handle may have bit me trying to be cheap. on, sissy. Woo! Did you see that, group? If I could get this thing to feed consistently, holy goodness gracious. And the scope wasn't even turned all the way up. What am I doing? I think I had it on 14 power. Again, this is a 4 to 20. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-wee. You know what? Let's go to right next to it. Ah, come on, charging handle. Oh boy, there she blows. Ah, that was it. All right, I do have a hole back on the bolt. I've got to get this thing where it will shoot. Yeah, I see like no firing pin indication on the group at all. See if I put these last two on target. See if they'll shoot good. Oh, I think this thing's got promise. Folks, that is the first, let's put another 5 rounds on target. That's the first groups. I put about, I don't know, 10 rounds, got frustrated, or actually about 5 rounds, and got frustrated with the SK Standard Plus in this thing, and swapped out. All right, let's put 5 rounds right next to it. We'll measure those groups. These are going to be official entries. And the semi-auto. Woo-hoo! Yeah, it's stringing them horizontally there, but man, that old shilling barrel. That's the first, folks. That's SK. I'm sorry, SK. It's Ely semi-auto bench rest in the shilling barrel. We're going to try some SK semi-auto here next at that top row and see how we do. Hang in there, folks. Be right back. All right, folks, I put 20 rounds off camera and off target down this thing to season the barrel. And we've got 10 rounds of the SK Auto semi-auto. Is it equivalent to the Ely bench rest? I don't know, but we're gonna see. And again, SK has given me some fits in this thing. I'm gonna need a new charging handle, I believe. But you know what? We're gonna do it anyway, because any day on the range is a good day. All right, here we go. 5 rounds, top target. Whoa. Man, doesn't like this. Did you see that first one? Whew, it dropped low. Let's go next to it. Oh, misfire. God dang it. Man, if I can get this thing to be consistent in firing, then I'll be all right. You know what? I don't even know. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's take 5 more, folks, 5 more. I don't know if I'm throwing away ammo or not in this thing, because, whoo, didn't like those groups. I mean, that first shot seemed like it barely came out of the end of the barrel. Hoping this thing will get broken in and maybe I won't need a charging handle, but it seems like I will. All right, last 5 shots. SK semi-auto. God. Anything in the chamber? No, nothing in the chamber. Just didn't feed from the magazine. Well, what is going on here? All right, be right back, folks. I got to check this thing out. All right, like they say, you get what you pay for. Man, it wouldn't feed out of this thing. Here we go again. I thought I could skimp on the charging handle. I got a Volquartsen recoil buffer in this thing, and I skimped on the charging handle. It's coming back to bite me. That's a lesson learned, folks. If you learn nothing else from this video, learn that. I think that was it. Ah, one in the chamber. Are you killing me? Ah. What was I thinking? Match bolt and cheap $3 charging handle. Woo, what a pain. All right, folks. I put 10 rounds. Now moving on to the Lapua Biathlon X. Cold out here, so I decided to put 10 rounds of the Biathlon through this thing. I put 20 rounds off target just to season the barrel. I've got 10 rounds loaded in a new magazine, or a different magazine. I shouldn't call it new. A different magazine to see how this thing shoots, if it still gives me the problem. I still think I probably need to go out and get a longer charging handle, because there was about maybe an 1/8 or a little more of an inch where this thing didn't sit back in the groove of the top of the 1022 receiver. You all that have built them know what I'm talking about, I hope. You could probably find some pictures out there on the web, but this charging handle is absolutely short. I knew it when I came out here. Enough with the excuses, though. Let's put them on target. All right, here we go. Let's see. Gonna go dead center again. All right, this boy at one stock feels awesome. Here it is. Ah. Think there's one in the chamber, I think. Boy, what a day. And this shilling barrel is on a match chamber or a bent chamber, so it's going to be accurate, but man, this charging handle is just too short for me. I know what it is. Maybe we'll do another video on fixing that thing. We'll have to. I'm going to go ahead and finish out the video, though. Well, I'll be. That Biathlon X is too expensive to be thrown across the range. Yeah. So we know it's not magazine. Yeah, we know it's not magazine related. It is absolutely its charging handle. All right, I'm going to go to the target next to it. If I can get the dang on thing to fire. Well, obviously not. Wow, what troubles. You guys are seeing it all today. Yeah, see. Yeah. Biathlon X and this ammo. Biathlon X. Wow. Not good. Well, folks, you know what? Yes, you saw it. I bring it here to you on the range, just like I get it on the range. Not one or the way I would have preferred to have my range day to day, but I'm going to cut the video off right there. I know there is going to be a lot of comments about waste of money, this, that, and the other. I'm going to get this thing to shoot. That's part of the sport. I will get it to shoot reliably. But I'm posting the video because of what I asked for at the very beginning of the video. I can care less about the critics, quite frankly. I'm publishing this video because I asked the range fans to show up and show up strong for those folks in the Midwest, especially in Kentucky. Let's give them a helping hand. Let's share our blessings with those that have lost everything, including family members. Folks, come back. Join me at dayattherange.com for the smallest group channel, and come back to the channel where we will get maybe a kid 1022 charging handle. That should be up to spec, and see what this thing really can do. Mr. Revolver Guy, signing out.